Hello Capricorn, welcome to Alchemy. I am going to take the time to carefully and thoroughly shuffle your cards and lay them out. I'm going to shift into warp speed for that. You can watch or you can skip straight ahead to the reading. We're going to start in December. No, excuse me. We're going to start in January of 2024. We're going to do each month and end in December of 2024. I will meet you on your journey. Hello Capricorn, let's look at your year. We are going to be doing this bird's eye view, which is nice because when you do a bird's eye view, sometimes the problems don't seem so insurmountable. When you look at things from month to month or week to week, it looks all encompassing, and certainly while we're in it, it feels that way. But sometimes when we look at things from above and we see a map, we're like, okay, this might be bad, but that's going to lead to something better, and we get to put these puzzle pieces together, and it just sometimes feels better. So anyway, starting out your year in January, you do have the Sphinx, and it does say choose your words carefully. So yeah, for sure, you might be sparring with an air sign here. You have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on the table. But more than that, the Ace of Air is like the Ace of Swords, and it is the harsh word of truth sometimes. So you're being asked to temper that. You might be very, very tempted to say something because it's true. And I know that I have that problem sometimes, and sometimes it's better to not do that. Sometimes it's just better to be the Sphinx and, not show our cards, or sometimes it's better to soften what we're about to say. So that's what you're going into the year with. That's what January represents. Here in February, you have the Knight of Swords reversed. And the Knight of Swords is obviously someone rushing in to do something, and it's reversed. And it kind of goes with this because it tells you that there's an opportunity here. You don't want to miss it by pulling out your sword too quickly and rushing in. And the sword here might be you. It might be your mouth. It might be your words. So choose wisely what you're about to say. You don't want to miss an opportunity because you said something, or you said something a certain way. Here in March, you have an offer of travel. Somebody might ask you to go on vacation. You might be offering It is an offer. It's the Page of Cups. So it's an offer of travel. You might be planning a vacation. You might be actually traveling that month. Here you have in April, you have some sort of relationship coming to an end here. You're reflecting on it. There is a relationship in your life that either has worn out its welcome or presented a certain side to them that you don't find valuable anymore, or somebody that just isn't on your side clearly, and you're after careful reflection just decide to end it. This is your doing, and it doesn't look ridiculously painful for you, but it is an aspect of the month that shows up very prominently. Over here in May, we have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups, and it sort of takes off from here, right? So if you're reflecting on this ending, you're ending it for sure here. So yeah, as I'm looking at this, it looks like a reflection of a relationship. It looks honestly like a friendship. It could be a romantic relationship, but for many of you, it's a friendship that was fairly important to you, and you're walking away from it here because you've seen signs. You've seen enough signs where you just say that's it. Here in June, you have the Six of Cups and you have luck. So this person, whoever it is you're ending this relationship with, was in your life a long time, okay? So if it's not a family member, it's a very close friend. but it's somebody that was in your life a long, long time, and you are saying goodbye to the past here, completely and utterly. And as a result, you have some luck. And they say when one door closes, another opens, but I think more accurately is when you make a decision to end something that is no longer suiting you in your life, universe opens another door. And that door remains closed until you make that decision. And it looks like after careful reflection, you make it. Okay. Here in July, let's see. Here in July, you have the Eight of Wands. And see, like, remember, luck. It all fits together. I love the way this reading's coming because you have this burst of forward movement. And it's within your nature. It's your nature to move forward, Capricorn. It's not your nature to feel stuck. And there was something in your life that just wasn't healthy for you. Wasn't good for you. It wasn't promoting your forward movement. There was something there that you got rid of that you are able to suddenly burst out here and declutter. This could have something to do with a job for some of you because you have the Ace of Pentacles there where you're just deciding enough is enough. But there is something here that was holding you back or not suiting your energy, not building you up to move forward. It had you in a holding pattern that you have done away with in order to create this forward movement. And here in and that's in August, right? Yeah, that's in August. Wait a minute. You do have this other card. I forgot. Oh, how could I forget? You did pull 2 cards here, okay, for July. So not only did you have this burst of forward movement here, but you had the Death card. I mean, how perfect is that? You ended something. With the Death card, you have chosen to end something. That's why the forward movement happens. You've decluttered. You've gotten rid of the dead weight. There is something going on here for sure. And in September, you have the key. You have the key. You have doors opening for you here, Capricorn, in September. And that's the result of all the work you have done here. This thing, whatever it is key. Is the key for you to move forward. In October, you have the Five of Wands and sexuality. And when I see the Five of Wands mixed with sexuality, I see a sort of sparring. The Five of Wands could be fighting, but in this situation, you have this fiery relationship going with someone where it's fiery in all ways. You sort of spar with one another and you make up really well with one another. So that is something interesting to look forward to. You do have here in November, you have the Creatrix, and that is the Magician, and you are stepping into the role of the manifestor and the magician. And although you may have seen tough and trying times, and it goes back and forth, and it looks like you do have a mixed bag of nuts here, you ultimately are the magician this year. You are crowning yourself, and you are taking hold of your life, and you're really doing what you need to do. Because in the end, you have the fire element mixed with the divine masculine, and the fire in and of itself is a divinely masculine element. But more than that, it is fiery. It's hot. It's passion. It's all kinds of really great things. So if you're looking for a masculine counterpart, there's your answer. That's where you end up. If you are masculine, you're stepping into that power even more so. So this is either you or someone that's coming into your life, but it's definitely a fiery, hot situation for sure. So you're either going to step into your divine masculine, or you are going to step next to a divine masculine. Now, I forgot to tell you, umbrellaing your whole year, you do have the eagle spirit. It does say spirit has your back, but I think more than that, it's the eagle is somebody that is a spirit that is known to represent independence and is known to represent strength and wisdom and all kinds of great things like that. And you are definitely stepping into that power here. You do hold back your work. You should. hold back your words a little bit here, Capricorn. There might be somebody that does something that makes you want to just go all out verbally and just expel all those things that you're holding inside you. But at the start of the year, Spirit is telling you to hold back and just become the Sphinx for a minute and observe. Really watch. Because in being quiet and observing, you learn much more than just letting it all out. Interesting year, Capricorn. Very cool. Don't forget to take a look at your birthday pick-a-card reading. I wish you a happy, happy birthday, a great new year, and I will see you very soon.